I made every province that I've been to in real life its own country in EU4 and let the AI do its thing. Here are the rules. Anywhere I've set foot in is its own country. If I've driven through it on bus, car, or train, it counts. Flying over does not count. Each nation gets +1 colonist, all ideas are random, and everybody is Western tech. With that explanation out of the way, let's get into the video. And don't forget to subscribe. It's free, so just do it. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. You heard the intro. We are putting every single province that I've been to in real life on this empty map, and we're going to let the AI do its thing. We gave each of these countries a colonist. They're all Western tech and random ideas as well. We have the Greek and Turkish provinces over here. We have the Italian and the Swiss provinces. We have some stuff in Spain. We have stuff in the Benelux region, plus England and France. Some stuff in Ireland, some stuff in the Scandinavia. And then we go over to the Americas. We have stuff over in California, in the desert, Arizona, Las Vegas area. We got some stuff down here in Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. We got all kinds of crazy road trips all across the Midwest region, and even some stuff out east. But that is what the world state looks like. Some of these nations have 3 provinces. That's just because the amount of custom nations is actually limited, so we can only have a certain amount. But with that all being said, let's turn it to speed 5 and just see what happens. Nothing crazy in Europe, but it looks like Ho Chunk has taken a few provinces. Our first 2-province nation in Europe, but it looks like they can't handle their rebels. And Lund gets sput back out. Our first colony up here in Upper Michigan. Our first major European war here. Looks like Como has taken over Milan. Now we're getting some action. Now they're fighting each other. Como grows again. We have some consolidation over in Switzerland. And now the French and the Benelux guys are fighting. I thought this game would be a little bit slow, but some of these wars are making these countries a little bit stronger. They all started with the same amount of development, the same number of troops. There was no discrepancy really, so they were kind of scared to fight each other. But now I think we're going to start to see some consolidation and maybe some colonizing. Ho Chunk is becoming chunky, you know what I mean? They are expanding pretty rapidly into the neighboring areas, and then they're also colonizing in Michigan. Looks like the Apache Culture Nation is finally colonizing. We also have some more colonizing in the Ho Chunk. And then over in Europe, we have some more colonies popping up over here. We got one over here from the Constantinople country. We have Rome colonizing. Looks like Como's colonizing. Ho Chunk has formed Illinois. Ooh, looks like Verdun has picked exploration ideas. I don't think I've seen any other exploration ideas yet. Well, there's some exploration ideas from the Irish miner, espionage and humanist over here. Exploration from Breda. Exploration from Antwerp. Exploration from Namur. Exploration from Liège. Oh, lots of exploration over here, so we should see the map start to fill out. They're looking away for a second, and Illinois just gets even bigger. Big wars down here. It's a bloodbath in the Americas. Age of Reformations is finally here. Took a while. It's 1547. Illinois is just taking over. Lots of wars down here. Some of these 3-province nations that I created at the start of the game are still more or less where they started. It looks like Florida has actually formed as a nation itself. New formable over here in California. Well, the map's starting to get filled in a little bit. We have a lot of colonization going on, and there's a lot of big wars up here. Looking over at the New World, Illinois is really big. California consolidated the other nation that was over here. Florida is filling out Florida, and some of these other guys are starting to colonize. Also, the Dutch culture nations that took exploration are starting to get into the Caribbean, so we should see our first colonial nation soon. And Bermuda is still just chilling. Looks like the Carolina countries formed the U.S. That's pretty cool to see. Now the map's really getting filled in. Scandinavia is getting filled in by Antwerp, it looks like. Amsterdam is annexing some of the Danish provinces. London's getting a little bigger. The Ireland is expanding into Scotland. Barcelona's getting pretty big in the Valencia node. Looks like Rome is colonizing Granada. Constantinople is getting really big over here. Wow, looks like Verdun is done for. They're going to get annexed by all of these guys. Looks like Antwerp is really strong. Number 1 great power by far. Illinois would be number 2 if they just caught up on tech. This is cursed. How did Ustaga get over here? Oh my gosh. And the US. Okay, well, we have some provinces from New World nations over in Iberia. Looks like London has completely eaten Ireland. Verdun is almost completely gone. Antwerp has completely annihilated them. Arezzo is in Iberia, and he is really, really strong there. Como was doing really good earlier, but not so much anymore. Amsterdam is doing pretty good over in the Lubeck node. And Antwerp in Scandinavia as well, just completely filling out that edge of the map. Looks like Calais is actually colonizing pretty well. They're over here in Panama now. They have island hopped all over the place. Constantinople doing very good. Pest seem to have stopped colonizing. Florida has moved to Louisiana. Breda's new capital is in Crimea. Constantinople had to release a bunch of subjects, or a bunch of cores, rather. Amsterdam is really bullying them. I'm surprised Metz was able to withstand all of the aggression from Amsterdam and Antwerp, but they're doing pretty good. Calais has Egypt. They have stuff in Arabia. Brazil is looking really big. London's about to have a colonial subject down in Rio de Plata. Mexico is finally getting colonized. Illinois keeps growing ever so slowly. The US not doing too great. Looks like Greece has finally formed. Great power list is looking pretty strong. Antwerp, 3,000 dev. Amsterdam, 2,000. London, Calais, Illinois, 1,000 dev each. And then everyone else is about 500 beneath them. And the US is just getting clobbered over here. Florida has retaken a nice name placement. And the US might even just get full annexed here. Minus 95% war score. Oh yeah, the US is getting cooked right now. They might have like 3-4 provinces left. Illinois annexed the US. And then another nation formed the United States. So the U.S. is back on the map, just not the same nation that it started as. London is the first nation to be over in Asia, it looks like. Unless you count Calais, island hopping all around. They put their province over here in Hebei province, South Hebei. But no one's gone to Beijing yet. California filling in the wasteland for some sweet name placement. Hey, Bermuda! It's finally colonizing! Alright. Revolutionary Antwerp. Holy moly. Revolutionary Constantinople is getting absolutely obliterated by the Londoners. Ibiza is down in Morocco. We have Londoner Korea, and Japan is getting filled out. Take a look at that South America. Oh my goodness. Calais has a colonial empire. And their capital, of course, in Lisbon. Check this one out. Illinois has a personal union on the USA. We have an independence war down here with Chile and Brazil. And Brazil is now independent. They hit the button to form Brazil itself. Colombia is independent as well. Some of these name placements are atrocious. Illinois has just annexed Cuba. Looks like Fulo popped out from an event. Same with Ashanti. And Tortuga has formed. Who formed Tortuga? Oh, the game is over. All right, 1821, we have the list of great powers. Revolutionary Amsterdam coming in on top with over 5,000 development. Revolutionary Antwerp with 4,000. Illinois, 4,000. London, 2,200. Brazil, California, Calais, and Colombia. This is kind of what the borders look like. Revolutionary Amsterdam is disgusting. All of Italy here in the Venice node. They started up here and managed to snake all the way around. The border gore is just gross. Antwerp having a great game. London, obviously, having a great game. Being able to control the Great Britain has allowed them to kind of stretch all over the globe. They're in Korea. They're in Argentina. Calais had a great colonial game. They're just kind of all over the place. Amsterdam has the New Holland in New Zealand. California looking very large. Illinois very large with the PU on the United States. All of this is them, except for Florida. Bermuda up in Newfoundland. Oh, New Providence and Tortuga are separate over here. Lots of pirate nations over here on the African coast. Ibiza in the Maghreb. Revolutionary Madrid staying more or less where they started. One province minor in Revolutionary Roma, not in Rome. Revolutionary Pest, no longer control of Pest. Constantinople had a really rough fall from grace. They do not own that many provinces left. And that is an absolutely chunky Brazil. Well, guys, I hope you did enjoy this one. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of EU4 related content coming your way very soon. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. And as always, I will see you next time.